Hello and welcome to Icon UK. I am Melanie.
And I'm Hannah, and this channel is full of loads of beauty, fashion, lifestyle tips and hacks. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything.
Today we are going to talk about shaving. So Hannah and I have some super helpful tips to make it easier and quicker and cheaper and faster for you to get super smooth, and you'll have to shave less often too.
Our first tip is to invest in a razor with at least 3 blades.
Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but you're way less likely to have accidents where you nick yourself and stuff like with the disposable ones that just have 1 blade.
Also, the razors with 3 blades are more likely to have lubricating strips on them, which means that it's much smoother and less irritating.
Yeah, they have less pressure on the skin as well, so they're just like a much better option, and they make the shaving process quicker. So regardless of whether you're using disposables or getting one of the blades that has like multiple blades on it, you need to replace them very regularly. Like, I think it's every 5 to 10 shaves.
But that's like if you're doing your legs, because I don't shave my legs, so I can use a razor. I just use it on my armpits.
On the underarms, yeah.
So like mine can last a bit longer because I'm not covering as much surface area.
Yeah, it's just that if you wear them down, so you have to make sure that they're not blunt and you're getting a nice smooth shave. And replacing them very often will help you do that.
If your skin is quite sensitive down there, then also make sure you're using a new razor every time you shave.
Also, you can use men's razors down there as a little tip, because they're actually for like coarse hair. It's a really good idea to prime the area you're going to be shaving the night before, and you can do this using regular olive oil from your kitchen. If you just take some of this and massage it onto the area like your legs and let it absorb and then go to bed, it'll be nice and supple for the next day when you go at it with your razor.
Our next tip is don't start shaving as soon as you get in the shower. Wait a bit until your skin has been nice and warmed and heated and it's all prepped and ready to go.
Yeah, you get a closer shave then, so wait. And use warm water and not really hot water, because if you use really hot water, it can close your pores, which is bad. So make sure it's nice and lukewarm. And it's a really good idea to exfoliate before you shave too, because doing that will give you a clean, smooth surface and it will minimize redness. So just any old exfoliator in the shower.
But if you're out of money, you can make your own exfoliator using sugar and olive oil. It's just half a tablespoon of sugar and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and mix it together.
And if you want super smooth legs, don't use soap or body wash in the shower or anything when you're shaving. It's a mistake a lot of people make, because it doesn't soften the area to give you that really clean, smooth shave like the way shaving gel would.
Boom.
And I know it seems like it can be an expense, but it does make a big difference, and it won't leave you with the kind of bumpy redness that a shower gel will leave you with.
But if you are short on money, then you can always use your conditioner and it will do the same job as shaving gel.
Exactly. I do that a lot actually. I just get a bit lazy.
But also, you don't have to use a lot of shaving cream. Just a thin layer will do. If you use too much, then it can clog up the shave and it won't be as smooth and clean.
Yeah, and it's a waste of product as well. Like, you're going to be just washing all your money down the drain, and it can take ages then to rinse it off. So save yourself some time and money. If you are using a shaving gel, check the label in case you have sensitive skin, because some fragrances and alcohols can cause a little bit of irritation, and oils are always there as a nice alternative if that's an issue for you at all.
Our next tip is to try shaving downwards and then upwards. So I think we all do the thing where we shave upwards.
Against the hair, yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was correct, but apparently isn't. So now I feel like I'm doing life wrong.
It's better. It gets it like closer.
But it can be more irritating if you have sensitive skin. So shave in the direction of growth. So shave downwards, and that will get most of the hair off. And then if you want that closer shave, you can then go back and do it upwards.
And forget long strokes with your shaver. Just go for short ones, because then you'll get every last hair. If you do a big long stroke like all up your leg, you'll definitely miss some, and you'll just have to keep going back over it.
Our next tip is to bend your knee to get a closer shave. So if your leg is just straight out, then there's all of that skin there and you can't get over it. So if you bend your knee, then it's tight.
And tight.
Yeah. Get right over that mound.
Another tip is don't press your shaver too hard into your skin, because this actually makes your skin surface less even, and it increases your chances of getting cuts and irritation, especially if you're using a new blade.
Also, avoid already irritated skin, because it's only going to make it worse.
And make sure you don't rush it either, because this will just increase your risk of cuts and patchiness. You know, if you're in a rush, maybe just do the bottom of your leg, because I often wear dresses that just like don't show up here. So I'll just do the bits that are going to be visible.
If you're shaving down there, then you can trim the hair first to get rid of most of the hair, and this will make sure that the razor doesn't get all clogged up. And you can just use a pair of scissors to trim.
Once you're done, don't leave your razor in the shower. And I think this is something we're all a bit guilty of.
Yep.
But what it does is it can just like ruin your blades that you've paid your money for. It can make bacteria grow on them and rust them up and stuff. So make sure you take it out and just pat it dry with a towel and keep it somewhere else. So it'll be grand.
Even better, if your razor came with one of those plastic covers, keep that and use it to protect the blade.
And post-shave, you should try and let the areas that you've shaved air dry, so don't go at it with a towel and like rub them, because it'll just increase your chances of redness and irritation.
But if you do have any irritation, baby oil is your friend, and just rub it on the red or irritated areas.
So good, and it smells so good too. I love it. I love baby oil. Also, make sure that you moisturize post-shave. This will make any dry or irritated skin look and feel so much better.
And if you've shaved down there, then you also need to moisturize, but make sure that you use fragrance-free and natural products. Plus, if you do shave your bikini area, make sure you wear the right kind of underwear afterwards. So avoid the fancy, lacy numbers, because they can irritate that area, but go for like the 100% cotton, nice. Avoid elastic around the leg holes, because that's the bit that will be kind of like digging into the areas that you just shaved. You know, keep it fresh. Maybe go commando, that might be the best option, who knows.
If you do happen to get any shaving cuts, you can pop on a little petroleum jelly with your finger onto the cut, and that will actually stop it bleeding. So like Vaseline or anything like that, excellent.
Our next tip is to try doing it more often. So if you shave every other time you're in the shower, then it means you're just maintaining the hairs and just doing a little bit, rather than having an enormous task ahead of you.
And I think a very important thing to say as well is that you don't have to shave. I just like the feel of smooth skin, but some people just don't want to bother, and that's completely fine. So thank you so much for watching this video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a little thumbs up, and do leave a comment if you've tried any of these things, or if you've got any better tips or different tips that we didn't mention, because we'd like to know too.
And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos from us, and you can watch some more by clicking on the screen. Bye!